Good evening, everyone. I can't believe it's 7 o'clock already, though.
Totally like that. I love that intro.
Yes, I like that. Honestly, it's blazing sunshine. It's really warm. I'm actually sweating. I've got a vest on, windows open. So if you hear any noise, I do apologise. But yeah,
Yeah, well, up here it's the opposite. It's warm because I've got a t-shirt on, but it's overcast.
you'll probably have it tomorrow then.
Hope
And then
so.
we'll have that tomorrow.
Hope so. Last day we holidays tomorrow, so. No, last day on Mondays we hold. I've got tomorrow and Mondays.
But yeah, hope everyone is well. Yeah, we're doing do some more tanks. We're going to do pack 3, finish off pack 3, and then we're going to go on to pack 4. And then, as I was just explaining to Geordie before the show, the first issue 23, stage 22, we will do the track, and then I will do the rest of the tracks after the stream. If there's any more that come up, which I'm sure there will be.
Yep. Okay, well, I'll start the chat off. I've got Warren James as the first one.
Yes, yeah. Warren.
Okay. Right, so Warren, hi, good luck with tonight, Holix.
Hi, Warren, thank you.
Edward Peter Webster saying hi, Alex, Jody, and Warren. Hi, Peter.
Hi, Peter.
Warren saying hi, Peter. And Julian Dot saying good evening, Holix and Dave and everyone in chat. And Julian saying hi to Peter.
So hi, Julian.
I love. East Coast saying evening, Jody, Warren, Peter, Julian. Hi, East Coast. And we'll have Julian Dot's good evening, East Coast. Right, I've just got to move me. And we'll have Warren saying evening, East Coast. Then we'll have Dave Mark. Good evening, everyone. Good luck with your build, Alex, and have a great show. And an evening to Sir Dave and Jody Dave. Hi, Dave.
Hi,
East Coast saying hi to Mr. Mac. Dave Mac, good evening. Warren James, Peter Webster, Julian Dutz, and East Coast. And Ian Cabell says hi all. Hi, Ian.
Hi, Ian. How are you?
And just for you, Ian. Smoking in the house. House is on fire again. Dave McBills, evening Ian. East Coast, evening Ian. Good evening, Dave McBills. Jump this up. Warren James, evening, Dave McBills. Peter, hi, Julian, East Coast, Dave Mac, and Ian. Kenneth, afternoon from Georgia. Hi, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth. How are you?
Peter, hi, Kenneth. Julian, good evening, Kenneth. East Coast, hi, Kenneth. You go. Hi, Alex, Jody, Dave, and good luck on tonight's stream.
Thank you, Ian. Yeah, thank you. Hopefully it'll be all right.
Oh, God, flipping out how many more's coming on. John's model making, evening all.
Hi, John. How are you?
Peter saying hi to John. Hi, John. DS Models. Hi, everyone. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Dave. How are you? You had a good day?
Dave Matt going evening to John's Models. Peter Webster saying hi to Dave S. And East Coast saying evening to John. Answer DS Models.
Hi, East Coast. Oh, I don't know if I said hi, East Coast, but hi.
John's Models, hi, Dave Mark, Bill and Peter Webster. John's Models, hi. John's Model making hi, East Coast. Ian Campbell, call 99, Dave's house is on fire. Ian Campbell, hi, Sir Dave. And we'll have Neil Ratcliffe in. Good evening, Alex and Jody. Evening, Neil. And that is the chat up to now. So I'll start there. Even though they're starting to pour in again, but let's get started.
Right, so bit off the subject. Today, I actually got round modifying the Terminator. There you go, and I've put the upgraded teeth in there. Corey sent me, so yeah, bit of work. I had to take all the head apart, but yeah, worth it. It looks really good now. Got rid of those other teeth, so I think that's why he's on in the background. Right, so let me go down here just to prove that the tracks are done from last week. I did it straight after the show with Geordie and that off stream. So we've got a link of 21 and a link of 18. That's what we've ended up with. So obviously this issue 22 or stage 22, the only thing is to do in it is to do some more chain. So track. So what I'll do is I will do that again. I've got the vice set up. Get them done, and then any subsequent ones, I can't even speak, I will do off stream afterwards. So I am ready.
Okay, project 22-1. You've got a long green bit, which by the looks like you're not using,
which is this piece.
And then 2202, 2203, 4 and 5 are tracks.
Yeah, there's a packet of them.
And you've got some AP screws 4, which you're not using at the moment.
Yeah, they're in there. I'll stick them in the screw tray, and we'll probably be picking them up later on this evening. So
what you're doing now is building 3 tracks.
Yes, so I'm going to get straight in and do that. We know the drill.
And you do that. Oh, God, 23 is going to be fun. So while you're doing the tracks, I'll go across and I'll catch you on some of this chat.
Okay.
So Dave Mac goes even and Neil. East Coast goes even and Neil. Neil Ratcliffe goes high Dave Mac. And Neil Ratcliffe goes high East. And the Boners, brilliant day. Yes, brilliant day. Got all the lights working. Ooh, I take that's on.
Oh, brilliant!
Is that on Matilda?
I knew you could do it. There you go. If you can get the lights working on that, you can get your lights working on a Bedford model.
Yeah. East Coast says brilliant, Alex. And Ian says yes, those teeth are great, Alex.
Thank you. I kept putting it off. They were sent to me a while ago because I got chatting to him because I was waiting for a replacement wrist joint that never materialised. And I spoke to Corey and he sent me some, and he said, "Oh, was I interested in some teeth? Have I done them?" So I bought them off him, and yeah, I'm pleased I did. But I've been sat on them for a while, and I thought I was tidying up today, having a clear out and doing bits and bobs, and I thought, oh, do you know what? Let's just get them out and done. And that's the result.
So East Coast is bet they're not $4,000 turkey teeth. LOL.
No, the ones that come with it look like them.
Peter Webster says hi, Neil, and Neil Racker says hi to Peter, and I'll store that. That's where I love to.
Okay, so I think we all know where we're at with these.
Sit back, have a drink, and let you put these tracks together.
Yeah,
The party going on downstairs has been going on since last night.
Oh, it's still going?
Yes.
They've probably all fallen asleep.
Had 6 coppers at the place the other night. We've just got no respect for other people in the block.
God. I'm just going to check. Yeah, it does go in.
Julian says it's like this every weekend, man. She says you're at work, so you don't hear it.
Now these tracks are fiddly, as I'm sure you've already seen. Now sometimes they go together relatively easily. Sometimes they just don't want to know. There you go, look, gone in. Yeah, apart from that, I've just I'd sort out my wardrobe today because you know when it's like I kept shoving stuff in there and it was bursting, and so I've got everything out, sorted it all out. Thought, I was seeing what I was wearing and what I wasn't. Tried some stuff on, stuff didn't fit, and then I've got two bin bags of stuff in the boot of the car. So quite a productive day.
I've had quite a productive week. I've getting quite a bit down allotment done.
Yeah.
I've put a couple of videos out.
Yeah, because I saw you had. You said the other day, didn't you? You managed to get rid of a load of rubbish and stuff, so it's bigger now.
I've just put a video out yesterday called "A Week at the Allotment," so I don't know if people have seen that. No, a lot of the stuff's mainly if I can burn it. So going down to see what it's like tomorrow, and hopefully go down and we may have a fire tomorrow.
Oh yeah, a Horlicks bonfire.
Just make sure that none of the neighbours have got their washing out. Which may mean I may not get back in time for Lee's show. Because if I have a fire, I'll be down there pretty late.
Excuse the banging. It's really difficult. These.
Oh, you're flat. Yeah. You got another one with your camera. And boo to you, Penny.
Hi, Penny. Right. Okay, so that's the 3 tracks built. So I guess that's it then, is it, for issue 22?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh no, it's stage complete. Oh, we got to just attach them to the 18.
Oh dear.
So these are the ones I did before. So yeah, that'll be the 21. So we're going to attach these 3
to the end.
To them, and that should make them the same length. Yeah. So this is going to be nice and tricky.
Right, well, I'll go down this. East Coast goes, the turret recoil very powerful on these. Watch the vid today of one in action.
Oh, nice. Is that with the replacement springs? I know there was a couple of springs that had to be replaced.
And as I say, Penny went blue. Dave Max says even and Penny. Penny says even and East Coast. East Coast says hi Penny pit stop. I don't want to jump there. Penny put it. This is your Agora one. Yes.
Yeah. It's the Agora Leopard 2A6, which belongs to Ian, and I'm building it for him. It is really difficult. The more Peter was right, and everyone else, the bigger this track gets, the more difficult it gets. Oh, it's like one of them kids' toys. Do you remember them snakes you used to get down the fairground? it's like one of them. Just going to file the whole entrance there.
Back to the chat. Ian goes, hi Penny, long time. Hope you're well. David Bassett, evening Penny. And Peter Webster says hi to Penny. Alright, I'll carry on going until you're ready.
Okay.
Eddie says, cool. I just got the last FDNY, so I get a free pack, one off my next collection. Can't decide between this, the Bismarck, and the Zero. Tell you what, the Bismarck is a very good build as well. This tank looks a good build, so and if the Zero's out like the Spitfire, I would say no.
I guess it depends on what you fancy at the time. I mean, you've got like obviously the bus and the fire truck, and I suppose this would be, it's a tank, but I suppose it's close to another vehicle. So have you done many ships? Maybe it'd be a nice change, like to do a ship. I'd love to do the Titanic or the Bismarck, but I haven't got the space here.
So David Matt going evening David Bassett. And Peter going hi David B. And David Bassett going hi to Horlicks.
Hiya.
Penny says hi, good. I'm good, Ian, and yourself. And Ian, all good, thanks, Penny.
Okay, so we've got 2 tracks done with 21 links in. So yeah, this is going to go to one side, and any more tracks that we do end up doing tonight, I will do afterwards. Also, just I was doing a bit of preparation earlier, more for Ian. On the parts that we've decided to leave off because they're small and fragile, I've written on there what pack and what stage corresponds to the parts. So pack 3, stage 18, so that if you need to look back to put them on, you know where to look. So that's what I've done. You know me, Mr. Organised, or I try to be anyway. Right, so that's stage 22 complete then tonight. So we're going to go on to stage 23, and then it looks like there's what we did last week.
Yep. So I shall just let the chat get itself on. Let them talk to each other there.
Oh, right, pack 23. Yeah, this makes me a little bit nervous.
You've done it before.
I've done it before, yeah, and it was quite tricky, some of these parts. Oh. Well, this one has already come off in the bag, and that one's already glued on.
Good.
So what do I do?
Uh,
Oh, actually, it's loose.
Probably just went on.
Yeah, there you go. I think it was just pushed in. I've just taken it out.
Number 70.
Yeah, lots of parts in this. Okay, so let's go through and make sure we've got everything.
Okay, then 23.1 looks like a thing for 23.02 to go into, which is allowed. Yeah, that looks like a non-bag.
I'll grab that out. So yeah, we've got the 23.1 there.
Yeah, and 23.2 is the light.
And we've only got one this week. If you remember, we ended up with two last week, so I've got another one in there.
23.3 is the mirror.
Okay, that is in here. Let me just get all this out. There we go.
23.4 is like a plate that goes over the mirror, and 23.05 is another plate, I think, that goes with the mirror. Fixed into the bodywork.
Yeah, that's
two little fixing plates.
That's those two. Okay.
23.06 is like a little box with an X on.
What's that?
That's it. 23.7 is, it's got two pegs on. Looks, yep, that's it. I was going to say it looks like a dog.
It looks like the little Monopoly dog that you have around the board.
Yeah.
A little Yorkshire Terrier or something.
23.8 is a long piece, which is an aerial or a bit of wire or pin or something.
That's the pin, yeah, for the hinge.
23.9 is that sticker, 70.
Yep.
And 10 is like a handle thing with two screw holes. That's it there. Yep. 11, 12, 13, 14 are all bits for the track.
That'll go to one side for later.
15 is the big bit you're going to be putting all this stuff onto.
It's got R written on
it. 16 is another long bit that looks like fits onto the front of that bit. And you should have 8 AP screws.
Yep.
And 2 NP screws.
Yeah, we got 3.
And I'm sorry if I'm not called on all these parts by names. These instructions don't give it names.
No. So,
okay.
I'm just going to put these in here because they don't get lost.
Right.
Hang on one sec. And then I'm going to do what I've done with the other ones. So, this is pack 3. 23.
Yeah.
And then this is also pack 3, 23. I think. Do we do it in this issue? I'm just looking ahead.
Probably sticks on the front of this.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. So, I need another baggie.
So once you go through this
Just going to put them away safe because I don't want to lose them. Right, so they're away safe, labelled, and they're going to go into this bag of details. So those of you who didn't watch last week, the reason I'm not doing any of these is because the decals are on show, and obviously these pins are really easy to break off when I'm messing around with the top of the tank. So any little small details like this, I'm leaving for Ian to do when he receives. Because they won't take a minute to put just glue on once it's in place.
Okay. We need an 8-piece screw. We need the big bit we're working on, and we need the little dog piece.
Okay. AP screws.
A little doggy piece. That looks like a dog. Yeah, okay. And that goes. So in the middle, on the bottom, and
that's going to go on there like so. And then an
AP screw it down.
Just go in there. Okay.
Now this next bit, we're going to need the bit that goes on at the front, which is the long bit that's in the pin, and you may need some glue. So that long bit that's just up next to your hand.
I'm just looking at this pin.
Oh.
That looks really loose to me. You can just push that out.
That's been fixed in by them, hasn't it?
Yeah, look, it's just come out.
It wasn't glue on the end.
Right, let me just do that now.
Oh, while you're doing that and getting the other parts sorted out, I'll go through it. Okay, Penny says, the trouble with the Bismarck is that I can get a large-scale model kit. The Zero isn't a close interest, and I'm not into tanks, but this is something different.
Yeah.
DS Sponsoring. Hi, Penny. Wow, you've had a superb day looking at all your photos from the show. Wonderful. Penny. I wasn't into cars when I did the Jag and the Fiat 126. Peter Webster. I have 3 packs left for the Ferrari. Penny, I can order my next first pack. John's model making. The Zero is a brilliant build. Mine has never failed and is far better than a Spitfire build. East Coast. Peter Webster saw your model Rocket Railway, Oxford Railway models for the boxes. Penny, yes, I got a few long pictures, and I got some I'm racing out of 2 of my Lancaster War 3 into a Mark 2. Dave Bassett, evening, Ian Calvo, Dave Mark, Bills, Peter Webster, DS Models, East Coast, and Jody Dave. Hi, Dave Bassett. East Coast, evening, David Bassett. That's great. Thanks, Alex, from Ian Campbell. Ian Campbell. Hi, Dave, and Sir Dave. And DS Models. Hi, Ian, and hi, David Bassett. Webster. Your FOD build was an Agora, wasn't it, Penny? Peter, what show did you go to, Penny? FDNY, Penny, autocorrect, ought to be the fire engine, won't it? I just got back from the Scottish National Skill Model Show. Dear Brazil, Evening, Gillian Dots, John's Model Making, Warren, James, and anyone else I missed in the chat. Peter, I hope you had a great day out. John, hi, David Bassett. And just jumped. Hang on, I've just jumped. I've just lost. Oh, there. And we have Anthony out in the loft. Hi, Alex.
Hi, Lee. How are you?
Dave Bassett, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, folks. 10 in the chat, but only 7 likes so far. Peter says hi, Lee. Penny says, yes, Peter, had a fab day out. Nice to get out of house. Also did a sneaker visit to Dunblane on the way back. East Coast, evening, Anfield Road in the loft. Peter Webster, I ordered a Hornby 9F loco and tenderly. David Bassett, evening Lee at Anfield Road layout. And Lee, Jody, Dave sent you a Facebook message of my coming for live Sunday. Okay, I'll check it. Warren, hi, David Bassett. And we have Dream Builder, Daniel. Hello, mate, and all in chat.
Hi, Daniel. How are you?
And God, I'm down at the bottom at last. Right. Okay. Back over to you now, Alex. Right.
I've just pushed that pin out and I've put a tiniest bit of glue on that end. That was the rough end and it was loose. Now I've just put the smallest bit in there. The pin is now not moving, but we do still have movement. So all's good. What's done? So step 3 then.
Okay, we need that bit above you and the pin.
Okay. So
you need it again.
It's going to go on there.
Yep.
And I'm going to, like last week, we had some blockage. So I'm going to just check that the pin goes through without it in place first. Smooth end first. That was good. And then just check this one. Yeah, there you go. We've got a blockage. Just push that through a few times. Yeah, it was this side last time as well. Okay. So now that's going to go in there, and I'm taking note that the rough edge of the pin is going to go on the side of the bracket. The joy of these pins.
Oh, it doesn't seem to want to go, does it?
There you go. We are through. So now I'm going to get the back off, just clean that off. going to get the back of the tweezers, which I find works well for this, as you can see, and then just push that pin fully home. Like so.
Cool. Okay, we'll now get that piece with the X on.
X marks the spot.
And that sits at the bottom corner, opposite side of where you are now. Yep. Presume it's a push fit.
All these push fits are fun. There you go, so it's fine. Click in place.
Okay, we're now getting the mirror. And the bit that the round bit that goes on, which has got like a bit of a chunk sticking out. So, well, half circle with a bit chunk bracket with a chunk sticking out, which will be to stop the mirror from turning.
Yep.
And that then goes onto the bottom of that black bit. Through that little gap there. And it also all fits onto them two pins, and there's a fits onto them two pins.
And this is what I found really tricky last time.
Yeah, because there's another bit that goes on top of that, which should push it right down, and two screws go in.
So I'm just using either edge of the pliers around each side of the post just to push that home. So that's gone in okay now. Okay.
You need the other, yep, and two end piece screws with washers.
NP.
While you also that, I'll go through the chart again. Lacey is hi Daniel. East Coast goes hi Daniel. And Penny goes, I'm currently packing my bags for my trip to London, balancing a case between work clothes and model stuff. Wondering if I can get away with one shirt and wash it daily, and I can get more model stuff in.
Yeah, why not?
Dream Builder says, good luck. All good, but bit tired, but okay. Hi, Lee and Mr. East Coast. And Peter says, hi to Daniel. And Daniel says, hey, Peter. And Penny says, one pair of underwear, two socks, t-shirt, trout one trousers, and tons of bottle stuff. Peter says sounds good, Penny. Crafty Chris, good evening, Horlicks, everyone in chat. I've been here from the start, but was having a late tea. Hi, Chris.
Hi, Chris. No worries. Thank you.
And Penny. Also, if anyone is interested, I found a seller who does some amazing figures. He sold me two of cast heads to practice on, but I was impressed with them. Cool. And Peter Webster, hi Chris. Dave says hi. Chris. East Coast says hi. Crafty Chris. And Danielle says, try to chill before my tonight stream, but hard to not be at the bench, LOL.
Yeah.
Crafty Chris, hi Peter, Dave Mac and East Coast. Ian Campbell, hi Chris, Wall as well. Daniel here, Crafty Chris, tea time is important. And Daniel, I'd smear that mirror I'd smear that mirror and make a car in frosty conditions. Daniel said all white because it's snowing badly to cover up the mess. Hi Ian, I'm fine, thank you. That's from, and hi Daniel, that's from Crafty Chris. And David Bassett says evening Crafty Chris, and that's a chat up to now. Okay, where are we up to? Did you get an empty one?
Okay, so that's the screws and the washers on, and the mirror fixed. And
Right, now we're going to put that light on. So the light goes into the housing.
And where's your phone number? There's a key where, yeah, there is there. So that will fit into the key and fit flush.
Right, and that all fits down at the bottom, and then we're going to find the wire and an MP1 screw from issue 19.
Okay, so that's fit in there nicely. And then we need the wires from previous.
Yeah, and the MP1 screw from issue 19 as well.
Sorry?
MP1 screw.
Okay, yeah. That's in this bag as well for safe.
I know you had fun with this last time.
Yeah, trying to work it out. Actually, I did work out in the end. Because if you, it's hard to see, but, oh, it's gone now. On the issue where the wires were, you could just about see the letter on the plug. And so we did it the other way, a process of elimination, but I can confirm we did use the correct one. So this one is F. Okay, so we've got the LED then, and then this is going to fit diagonal. Across there. And then an MP screw. Lovely.
Okay, well, we're skipping the next bit because that will be putting that number 70 on. We're now going to put that onto the bit, that part of the tank, the front part of the tank, with 4 AP screws.
Okay, so this is the bit we worked on last week.
Yep. And I'm going to put that on the other side.
So if you remember, I ran the cables down there. Check where that gets positioned. And then I'm going to put some tape on that because I just don't like how the look of those cables, and I don't want anything to happen to them. And you're not going to see this. So
I'll get these charts while you're doing that. Danny says, sorry for my writing, no problem. Crafty Chris says, good evening, David Bassett. Daniel says, I know that I know not just trying to spell right, my keyboard is due to be changed because of it being dirty.
no worries.
Yeah, if you've got a white keyboard and you're using your password a lot, I'd make sure you keep your keyboard clean because your finger and things leaves where you're typing in your password. It'll leave more marks on them keys, the most. So then people can guess your password just by looking at them.
Okay, so this plug will go through this hole. Fix onto there, and that is perfect. And then all this, that's got a little bit of cable strain relief on there with the tape, so that's why I've done that. And you can't see the tape, so
okay, well that's 23 done.
Okay, and then I've just got to screw that in with the 4 AP screws.
Yep.
And they will go in the 4 holes we've got here. The plastic on this is really good to screw into. There's a very definitive stopping point, so you're not going to be able to over tighten these. About 5 turns on the screwdriver and it's locked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, there you go. So that is that on. So that's what we're looking like, minus the decals, and obviously they'll be on show on the outside, so we can add them on after.
All right. Well,
then before you go on, I'm just going to put some more masking tape on that mirror to stop it bouncing about.
All right. Well, your stage complete, other than the tracks, was your stage complete. You've got that done, and you should be left with that little bit with a handle. That done, and you should be left with a little bit. Well, that looks like that. Yep, that's what you should be left with. And that's stage 3 complete, other than tracks.
So I'm just going to pull this tape up and tidy these cables. Just for the moment, we might have to get access to these later, I'm not sure. But for now, I'm just going to keep them neat so they don't go anywhere. So there we go. That's that bit done. Some great detail on there. I'm loving it.
Okay.
Okay, so
Next stage, 24.
just going to put these screws away.
Yeah, make sure you put that other bit away because I don't think we're using it yet.
I've still got these 3 AP screws from before as well. So I don't know. I'm just going to put all the APs together in there. And
we're going to use some APs on the next bit anyway, so.
Okay.
I think it's AP. Sure it is.
Well, I'll leave them out then for now.
Yeah. Oh, no, it's
handle. So I'm going to put that handle.
So it's going to be EM screws we're using next.
AM.
Yeah. Okay, stage 24. Looks like a nice big chunk of metal.
Metal, yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to put that there. I'm actually just going to mute and talk to the thing in the corner. There you go. And I'm just going to grab out my Power Upgrade soft mat. Because I don't want to. Got something soft for metal. Okay then. So yeah, we've got more tracks. That's cool. As I say, I'll do that after. So we're going to keep that aside. And then that's the bit that we're left with. Okay, so pack part or stage 24.
Nice big chunk of metal.
Yeah.
And 5 EM screws.
Come on, come out. So yeah, we've got some metal and some AM screws.
Now you want a big chunk of metal from 1801.
So that's this bit we rebagged.
And that's going to be screwed to that one with AM screws.
Okay, so let's look at the orientation of this. So this is going to be this way with this upwards.
Yeah, it looks like that fits into the slot.
And then that will go under there like so.
Is it that way or the other?
That way.
That way.
And that's a good thing actually. This is
does it go under or on the top?
Based on the angle, I would say underneath. Because yes, underneath. And then we can line up this hole here. It won't fit the other way because the screw holes just don't line up. More so this large hole here. And that will just go underneath. It wants to fit better underneath. And then we've got AM screws.
So take it their counter stock.
They are going to... No, they're going to just sit proud.
Well,
That's one in. I was just testing to see if it needed any oil or anything, but it doesn't seem to need any.
we'll have East Coast. If you ever strip plastic screw holes, glue off cuts of cotton bud and put that in.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Cut
off cotton buds and put it in.
Oh, I see. What, the tubes? Like, because they're cotton. Yeah, because the cotton the cotton wool bud stick is like hollow, isn't it?
Yeah.
So if you cut it up, push it back in with a bit of glue, and then when you, that's genius. Genius.
This fellow says, yep. So once this is done, that's that stage complete. So that means that we're finished with steps. Pack 3 without going on to pack 4.
Okay, so this is the last screw. These are going in really nicely. There we go. Fingerprints all over it.
Yep, that's the stage complete. Now you're going to put that away. It's big. You need the 2 sheets, 2 packets. One to go one end and one to go near that.
Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm going to put the AM screw away because that's going to be a spare. Lovely. So that's that done then. So now we're on to, as you say, pack 4, and this will be stage 25.
Yep.
Not forgetting we've still got all these bits left over.
Yeah, but it's not telling you to put them on yet.
No.
Okay, 25-1 is what you got your hands on. Well, not know what you got your hands on, but you did it first.
Plastic.
25-2, I can't see it. Is it a sticker or something?
25-2, that's a clear piece which is in here.
It's called zero, yeah.
Yeah, I see what you mean, yeah. It's going to be this piece here.
All right. 25-3 is two green bits, one's with a hole in and one with a stud on the end.
Yeah.
But
Maybe like cable grips of some description.
Looks like it's good. They're going to wait till 29.
Oh, are
they? Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So I'll keep them in the bag then.
24 looks like these look like hinges. 25-4. L2.
There is a lot of hinges in here, yeah. There's 2 bags of them. Oh, yeah, it's been written on.
What's it look like? Oh, yeah, it's got. Yeah, they both look the same, but then they both got L2 written on.
That one's L2.
24, 25, 25-5. That looks like it's got. Is that another L2?
Yeah, there's 2 of them L2. They're the same.
All right. 6 is another hinge thing with L1 on.
Yeah.
7 looks like it's either a hinge or a bracket, but it's got nothing on.
L3.
L3. Oh, got nothing written on here. Well. Then you've got 12 OP screws.
Yeah.
And 4 AP screws.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, 13. And then 4 AP screws.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Track's going to go away till later because we've already done one of them. Have a swig of coffee. What's left?
Right. What? I don't understand. Yeah, I've got the pictures on this one.
Okay, so
Oh, yes. Something's coming through there. 1, 2, 3. So is that picture too? It's going up through there.
oh, I see. We've got to remove.
Oh, you got to remove them.
We've got to remove these 3 screws again. Well, I'm not a fan of that, especially not going into plastic parts.
Oh.
So we need to remove these 3 screws. Sorry, I'm going to get a good angle. There you go. Okay.
Okay. Then it looks like on that sort of the square port you're putting 2502 on with an AP screw.
Yeah, that goes in there like that to give that some windows.
Right. That fits in with AP screw.
Okay, so that's a bit strange. Why didn't we have that part when we did this part?
Yeah.
So that is holding the window in.
And it's telling you to put that back on and just hold it with the 3rd screw you took out. Which is that the one? Is that the one that slides?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, then it's telling you to put that other bit back on with your 1 and 2 screw.
Yeah.
Did you need to take all that off just to put that on?
Yeah. And then just remember, slacken those 2 screws off so this slides, because it doesn't slide very well otherwise. But that's now put some windows in there.
All right. Oh, this is looking good. Right. We now need that long bit, camouflage bit.
The long bit.
Yep, that's right. Next, that bit there. Yep, on its side. We're going to put these in order, and you need OP screws.
Okay.
So the little one, at the front, you're going to go L1.
Okay, so which way?
Yeah.
I'm guessing like
Two's going to be down, so it's pointing up like an L shape. 1 with yep, like that. Yeah. It's only going to be because you need them 2. Them must be for what it's fitting under the 2 holes. Let's held on with the 1 OP screw.
Okay.
Right. Next along at L2. And I think with it being both the same, it makes the odds.
Again with OPs.
Yep.
Is there any need for that?
Is that a car or a bike?
Like, there you go.
Then L2 again.
So I'm not quite sure.
It looks right.
Yeah, that's all right. It's just that these hinges are a little bit flimsy and it was getting caught.
Another L2 again. Oh, see where that's going to go. Then the next one along, and the L3.
Okay.
Okay, you're now going to get the bit we're working on before the big front bit. And this is going to fit on the side.
So looking at the picture, it's going to be this side.
Yep. It'll be fitted on with 3 because it looks like the last one is nothing to fit to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws. Yeah, so it's only going to be fitted with hinge 1. Is it the 2 L2s? They're 1, but not the L3. And that'll be done with 5 OP screws. The last one is nothing because there's nothing to fit it to because it's at the end of the.
Okay, I'll just get one of these in because this is really tricky.
Right, well, while you're sorting that out, I'll find my way back along to the chat because there's quite a bit of chat coming. Ian Campbell goes, great tip. That's about the cotton wool bud. And we'll have Steve 131 in. Evening all. Hi, Steve. And Peter says those hinges are fiddly. And Dave Max says, evening, Steve. East Coast says, evening, Steve. Peter Webster says, hey, Steve Bud. Steve 131, hello, Dave Macbill. Peter Webster on East Coast. Steve says, Peter Webster, any nice deliveries? Peter, I got another Intercity 125 power core and a few bits of track extension packs, bud. Oh, nice. I like the 125. Steve 131. Peter Webster, nice. Peter. Peter says there are smaller hinges yet to come.
Oh, cool.
Peter says, That sounded like it was outside my house. We get that a lot. And our bedroom only 30 foot from the road downstairs. Yeah, I'm about the 125s. I used to work for the post office. I used to work on Newcastle Central Station, and I used to load and unload them. Used to put mail in the sort of just back behind the engine. There's a compartment. Used to put the mail in there. Right, and then it's track next, track. And you will be fitting that track onto the other ones to make it 21. And then that's stage complete.
So I'll put the track bit to one side.
And then 26, which I think, oh God. I hope we're doing it. It looks like we're doing the same thing the other way around, but there's other little bits here now.
Oh. Okay, that was good fun. That was cool.
Looks like the other one's going to be the same, but there's a few little extra bits and pieces on here. I've got different screws.
Obviously, this is loose at the moment. That'll go on later on, I guess. So, yeah. Right, put that to one side then. We'll grab out. $26.
And John's model maker. Time to go. Night all. Take care. Night, John. Thanks for
Night, John.
That's it. Night, John. And East Coast is TT, John. Okay. 26-1 is basically just like what you had on 25-1.
Okay.
Right, 26-2 are some little round things, and 26-3 are the same, I know.
God, yeah. There are some little round bits. There's some circular ones there. And then we've got
them bigger circular ones, 26-4. They don't get used because it's got the what you call it to put them away. The bigger round looks like the bigger circular ones, 26-4. The larger of the lot.
Okay, so there should be 5, yeah. There's 5 in there. 2 will be used later on.
2 will be used later on.
Okay, yeah, so that's all of these parts here.
All right, and there's 26-5, which is a little thing. That's got like a point on the end. Yep.
Okay.
Then 6 is a hinge. No, these are not given you. 6 is a hinge, which I think is your 1, is it?
Let's have a little look.
It'll be either 1 or 3.
R2, it says.
Well, they're 26B times 2. What are 2s? 2 of them. 26, 6 and 26-7. I should say 26-8 or
R1.
R1 and R3.
R1, yeah. R3 and 2.
Or 2 R2s.
Oh, is this going to open? This is quite a tight one. Two R2s. That one's really tight. I'm sure it'll loosen up. There you go. Okay.
And then we've got some PP times 5, but 2 are going to be used later on.
PP times 6 I've got, but yeah.
Yeah. And OP 13.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, right. Now we know what we've got to go now. Get these box. We're doing something totally different, yeah. We're going to get them box things out.
The boxes.
Yeah.
Ones we made earlier.
Ones that were done earlier, yeah.
Okay.
And there should be 2602s. 2602s go on the bits that stick up on each of their boxes. The diagrams here, they say not the nut type, the round type.
Right, okay. So 2602. So that was these ones. There's 4 of them. Yeah.
Now there should be some sticky up ports on them 2 bins. They just slide over the top of them. I don't know whether they're a tight fit or.
I don't suppose you know which way.
It just says this. They just go on all the way to the bottom. It just says, as long as it's not the nut type. I can see what's happening here. They're going to go on again, and then the other type are going to go on the top and they're getting glued together. They go all the way to the bottom. The only picture I've got here is the green says round and the red is not a nut one. Because they're going to push. You're going to get the next part of the tank, and they're going to push underneath, and then there's got another 2 push on top. If you look at the instructions.
Okay, I need to check this because I'm wondering if these are around the wrong way because that doesn't want to go on any more than that. That is definitely right because they're the smaller ones. They're the ones that look like nuts because they've got. You're saying that. Well, this is confusing. I think these are all 4 supposed to look like nuts.
It just says no. It says none of them are supposed. The 4 that are going onto them 2 thingies are just supposed to be round.
Right. So
now it just says 26.3 for the next lot down, which it doesn't show a picture whether they look like nuts, but
I think we might have an issue then.
I think they are the 26.
Yeah, we've got an issue because they don't fit, but we've got 4 which look to be 26.2 and they're round.
Yeah.
26.3, they look like nuts or hexagons, and we've got 2 plus 2 rounds. So in total we've got 6 rounds and 2. 6 rounds and 2 hexagonal ones. Where to me that looks like we should have had 4 hexagonal. So in this little bag was 2 round and 2 hexagonal. And then obviously part 26.4 should be 5, and there's 5 big ones in there, so they're going to be later on. So
can you? Because it looks like they're going to be super glued on. Does it make the odds? long as they fit the aim. As long as they fit that, as long as you can get them on them rods and through the tank. Because it's not as if you're going to put a spanner onto them. You're gluing them together.
Yeah.
Can you get 2 of them, 4 of them onto them bits that stick up?
No, I'll just hang on. I'm just having a look. I've just seen Ian's comment. Is there anything from pack 13? So let's have a look. No, we did that. The harder spring from pack 2. The next amendments is pack 6 and 7. So there's nothing for pack 4. Right, well, let me get the top of the tank. Let's see if we can work out where it's going and if it's going to make any difference. So this is the back, and I guess it's going to do something on here. So that is going to go up there. Oh, I see. And then basically the nuts are going to glue on the top.
I think the bottom ones are just like a spacer. So it's not right up against the...
Well, they don't fit on there at all anyway.
They look a tight fit, don't they?
What's going on? Sorry, what was that comment from Peter about filing?
That pointy part may be hard to file an oil where that goes into. Don't matter which. Peter said, don't matter which. Is there anything from that? The other ones go on top when fitted.
Right.
And Peter says, no problem gluing, Alex, as Dave suggests, if needed.
Yes, there's definitely, because it does say to put some glue. But obviously what concerns me is there's a few issues. So first of all, these don't go all the way to the bottom, so I'm going to have to file them. And then, but these all should be these hex. Ah, there you go. It goes on the other way. So these should be hex, but 2 of them are only round. So you're going to have a difference unless I do. We can either get another pack or I could do 1 hex and 1 round just to make it look even.
I use 1 nut shape on each box.
Yeah, 1 nut on each one. Oh, I see. So Peter, sorry. So you only got 2 nuts as well.
Yes, yeah, just get on, do as you feel is right.
So the first step then is to get rid of them again. I need to try and get these down the bottom. So do I use some pliers?
Well, I go to pliers.
I think instead of filing the pin, I might file the...
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. Perfect. So that's gone to the bottom now. That one's gone to the bottom.
Right, I'll go. Well, I don't even know. I moved to a shut out here. I think I've done all that. Got that. Seen that one. Seen that one. Do you want time to go put that night out there? That's where I moved to. Alright. Dave Max is Night of John. That pointed part may be hard to fit. Had to find an oil where it goes into. Peter, don't matter which way. Ian, is anything from pack 13? Those are always going top and fitted. Ian just said about no problem. Peter says I used one nut shape on each box. Peter says the W lugs at the back where they fit. Ian says yeah, just got to fit. Do as you feel right, and that's it.
Perfect. Right, so they're on now all the way to the bottom. So that's that problem overcome. So this is the next problem, isn't it? Trying to get this in because it's a really weird, awkward fit. So I'm just going to put these plastic parts just there for the moment. We'll probably have to file them. So this is going to go in there.
Yeah.
And they're supposed to push up in there, aren't they? And that hook's on the bottom. So I'm going to
have to file out.
carefully file these out. There you go.
All right.
Okay, so you have a choice, Ian. Do you want your hex nut on the front or the back?
you just put them on. Put them on the back.
That's it on the back. Or on the front. I don't think it really matters.
Yes. You know what? I don't care.
Where's your model? I thought I'd give you the opportunity to Right, that's fine. So we're going to glue these, aren't we? So what I'll do is I'll just check that these do all go on, which they do. And then I'll put the glue on afterwards because I don't want to be...
You sure? Because we're going to be turning this upside down in a minute.
See, to me, they're not... It looks better that way and it doesn't fit that way. But it goes that way okay. But I'm going to file that out because it looks better the other way. That's how a nut is.
Yes, he likes to have his nuts precise.
Right, okay, so that's in then. So I'm gonna glue them now. And then we'll leave it. Then I'll turn Wendy on and just let that set because I don't want any glue to be dripping anywhere.
Yeah, so we're gonna turn that bit over, and it's doing something that you don't like, pulling parts out again.
Right. So we've got to do the same on the other side first, haven't we? As we've just done on here anyway.
Yep.
Right.
So you're turning Wendy on, are you?
I will do in a sec. I'm just going to glue these on.
Right, well, I'm just gonna nip away for the toilet.
Okay, that's no problem. So what I'm going to do is carefully put some of this glue just on the peg there and just down a bit. And then get that on. And then use because that will hopefully seep down into the... There you go. They're glued. I'm just going to let that dry off. And I'm just going to quickly turn on Wendy. Wendy's purging. So we're going to do the same with the other side here, aren't we? Yeah. So they're on there.
Oh, right, okay. You lie.
Just had a little windy on.
Okay.
Okay. Ooh. I'm up to.
Right. I've just put that on, and now we can prepare the little plastic bits. I'm just going to do the coffee.
Right, well, I'll just go through this chat.
Oh,
Most of us have LOL. Ian Campbell, you know what I don't create LOL. Daniel L back. Peter, welcome back, Daniel. Peter Webster, nut at the back. Marie Oglesby said, hi all. Hi, Marie. Ian Campbell says, hi, Marie. Peter says, hi, Marie. Dave Max says, hi, Marie. Daniel L says, hi, Marie. East Coast says, evening, Marie. Peter Webster, I don't recall putting my packs on this early in the builds, as can be knocked about easy as you have it upside down a lot. Well, hope they don't get knocked off.
yeah, they're quite well supported. So they're glued at the top, and then there's obviously a thing underneath. I can show you. It it's got like this support just under here. So I think we'll be all right. I'm careful with it anyway, so it's not as fragile as those little hooks. So yeah, I sort of should be all right. So I'm just gonna file this down so it fits.
Right, Marie Oglesby goes, hi everybody in chat. Ian says glued in place now, so should be good. And Warren says, just made myself a Nesquik on my coffee machine.
Oh,
yeah, Warren's getting one like mine. He like mine. He says, oh, one of them done. Says, well, you know where the shops are, buy one. Peter says, I'm sure Alex will be mindful of them, Ian. And Dave says, hiya, Mum. Hope you and Peter are okay.
okay.
Just say when you're ready.
I'm just going to give them a couple of seconds to dry. Oh dear, right. Okay then, what do we need to be doing next?
Okay, we're now going to flip that over. And you're going to pull that motor out.
Oh, okay. This one?
Yeah, that's what it's saying. Looks like that one.
3 screws. Oh no, what do we need to take this out for?
Oh, you're putting something underneath it. Or you're putting something that's going on, something that must go at the end of the gun or something. Of that other piece.
Okay, so that's that out.
Right. Okay. We're getting that, well, looks like a wedge, funny wedge shaped piece. 2605. And where you've just took the motor out, there must be something that drops down that fits onto. But you may have to file it to fit. Just at the bottom there, just know where I can just see where the wire is.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Right at the end.
just there.
Yeah. But you may have to see if it fits in there. You've got to watch your orientation so that the pointy thing's up towards where. Let's see, it may need yours seems to have slid on already, doesn't it?
It's not going all the way on.
Oh well. Yeah, so it needs filing. Now I wonder if when they make these, I wonder if they build these first, because you put stuff together, then you take it to bits. Or somebody come along and say later on, oh, if we put something there, that gun will work better.
Yeah. There you go. Perfect.
All right, now put the motor back on.
Does that need any glue or anything? Doesn't say, does it?
No, just all it's got a picture. It's just look at its orient. Look how it goes on. So I presume maybe the weight of the motor is going to hold it. Must be to rest that bit on, is it?
Yeah, it sort of makes the gun sit further down.
Mm.
So it's obviously a modification that they've done. So I'm using the trick I heard about with these plastic screws. Because we've already cut a thread, if you put the screw in, turn it back until it clicks, you know you've got your thread lined up in the same thread. I don't know if you heard that click, but yeah. I learned that the other day. I was watching someone's video, and you reverse the screw until it clicks, then you know it's found its original path, and then you can screw it back in.
Handy to know.
Otherwise, you end up risking cutting a new thread, and then that's what ruins the screw.
Okay, that done?
Yeah, so that's that part in there, and as you can see, it's just making this sit if you look at the gun, it's going to make the gun sit a bit lower. So that's what that little bit of plastic does there.
Yeah, so that's you finished with the turret. We're going to go back onto that hinge thing.
So I'm just going to check these. Yeah, they're good.
Right, we're going to go back to the bit, that long bit, and the hinges. And you'll need 6 OP screws.
Okay.
So, my orientation is different the way around than me. Yep.
R1 this end.
Yep. R1, R2s, and the R3 under. What are you doing these? I'll go for a chat. Ian, I have total confidence with Alex at Peter Webster. Peter, I remember gluing the clip on the bottom of mine to be safe. I'm heavy-handed. Peter says, Alex is a cracking builder, Ian. Peter, the point you make on the barrel shaft where mine was real tight. And he says that pointy bit part right on the lift wheeler in the motor box. And Marie says, Dave, will you walk here so far?
Hi, Marie. Sorry, I didn't mention you earlier. How are you?
Dave, Matt, I'm going to say good night, guys. You're doing a great job, Alex. Night all in the chat. Night, Dave, Mark. Catch you again later.
Thank you, Dave, Matt. Good night. Have a good rest of your evening.
And East Coast says, TC, Mr. Mark. Peter says, night to Dave, Mark. Crafty Chris says, good night to Dave, Mark. And Ian Campbell goes, night to Dave, Mark. Will not be long now, will we? I'm going to put this onto that. And no, we've got still quite a bit to do. Hey, this one's looking good, Bill. This one, a lot of work in this one.
I'm just putting the last hinge on now.
All right.
This one's still a bit stiff from earlier, but I'm sure that one.
Are you going to put that on that other bit? Oh, this looks like it's going to use. All of them are going to fit on this side. If you turn it upside down.
Yeah, that's right, because it comes out here. Which this side doesn't.
That side's longer. So that goes on there with 6 OP screws.
So this doesn't make any sense. What's happened here then?
Go the right way around. you've got screw right at the back.
Letters face out on that one. So I've done the same with this one. That needs to be upside down. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. He is right. I just had it the wrong, the wrong orientation. That was a bit of a puzzle. That.
Yeah, the wide end at the back, the narrow end at the front.
I'm going to put this M one on first because there seems to be a slight lining up issue. But I don't think it's a... Oh, excuse Wendy. What I'm going to do is put that on first. I need the screw loose. Then line the others up. Nope. Okay, I'm going to put this end in. It's just got to be really careful, and I'm just having to juggle these hinges about. There is a bit of movement on them all. There we go. It's certainly warm tonight. I can feel it. It's really, really mild.
I should go downstairs and say to them, right, any free beer? And I'm like, well, free beer? Well, you disturbed this, so I might as well come and have a drink with you.
Yeah. Okay, there you go.
Okay. Brilliant. You're going to do some more work on them in a minute. But first of all, we're going to be putting that onto that metal thing.
Oh, cool.
Tell you, there's a lot more to still do on this. We're not finished yet. So that big metal thing you got before,
Yeah.
you bring that out.
Mm-hmm.
And that is going to fit onto there.
Okay, so this is where I'm going to have to loosen these cables.
Yeah, because the cables are going to need to be. I can see they're going to be in your way while you're trying to get them over the.
Yeah.
Trying to get that over the tops of the. Four studs. There you go. To the front, to the back. Okay. Right, we're going to.
Okay.
Right, we're going to need 3 PP screws and 3 of them big round things from 2604.
Okay. So, big round things.
Yep.
Technical term.
Looks like they're spacers for the screws because they're going into areas right. You can sort of see where your finger is. That's where they're going in. They should come. Should be coming. They should come through a little bit. Or is that just with the stud on top?
Right. I'm just off camera because I'm just trying to.
Get all those studs through.
Yeah, it doesn't want to go on this side. You can see the gap.
Yeah.
And it's bigger this side.
Yeah.
No. think I know which one's causing the problem. It's this hole here.
Too tight.
Yeah, you can see it. So we'll just fold it a little bit. There's a lot of clicking going on now.
There's a front one going in.
That's a bit better.
Probably pulled down with the screws.
Still, no.
Will it not pull down with a screw?
I don't think these ones will. I don't think so. I'd rather it sit right. I think this post here is still quite tight.
Probably will.
So I'm going to give it a bit more file. There's sort of some burrs on some of these holes, so I'm just going to run the file around most of them that go through. I'd rather a proper fit, because I think if we don't, it's just going to cause problems later on.
Yeah. The pillow might sit properly because it will not be flat.
Better, still not.
About another meter out.
It's this hole now. It's okay though, we will get this right.
Let's just sounding clicks there. Ooh, that sounded right. Better?
I think so. I think that's as good as it's going to get.
This screws might put it down a bit more. Sounded nice. That's so tight fit. It probably screws probably won't need or not even needed.
Yeah. Right.
Because look
No.
at them.
Oh no.
These pegs look as though they go quite a way through, don't they?
Yeah, and I've just seen another issue. This hole.
That's all.
There's a lot of burrs in them, you see, and I think that's what's stopping.
But you didn't have a Dremel.
I do.
Oh, with a thing on, get a bit bigger.
Thing is, this is really soft metal, and it's coming off really easily. So I don't want to go too much and make it too loose. I still want a nice tight fit. But I know what I'm like. I'm not going to be happy.
Have you got a corded Dremel or a cordless?
I have got a cordless one.
I was thinking of getting one, but I keep thinking, well, what am I going to use it?
I've used it quite a lot actually, but
Yeah, I haven't
it
come
came from Aldi, and I only got it because at the time I didn't need one.
Mm-hmm.
But it was on offer. It was like 12 quid or something, and I'm like, well, it'd be rude not to. And it's actually been really good. Right. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm just trying to line these up and get them pushed in. It's easier to do it in front of me.
I was Dean Julian's doll's house today. And I said, God, I'm glad I ain't filming it. Because no, it's right above my camera is stuck in it now. I would get my camera any higher now for doing the next floors.
Nearly there. I've just. It's almost a good fit.
Okay. Chat starting again. Everybody's still yellow, must be still glued to the screen. Steve131 says United Dave. And we'll have Keith Farron here. Hello, Alex and friends.
Hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith. Crafty Chris goes hi, Keith. Neil Gamble goes hi, Keith. And Keith goes hi to Chris and Ian. Hi, Keith.
Okay. Think.
Yeah, we had this picture.
What's weird?
When you look at this picture, it's telling you just to put these 3 screws in, but when you look at the other picture, there's other screws in. But you're not putting any other screws in. You're only putting 3 in. Then you look at the bottom pictures, and it is just with the 3 in.
And if it doesn't fit, just try again. Right, I think that's as best as I can get that.
Okay, right. What do you want?
It's
Actually, that side sounds better than the other side now.
just it sits better than it did.
Yeah.
It's this bit here, but it will, providing it will get screwed together, that post will lift.
That big post that you got, that when it fits to the chassis, that'll probably pull in.
But it's certainly a lot better than it was.
Okay. All right. So you want 3 PP screws and 3 26 or 26 fours.
Right. PP screws.
No.
And 3 of these.
Right. One goes center at the front. And the other 2 go by next to the 2 back posts, but on the outside. Yep.
I'll just start these off so we don't lose the spaces.
So I had this because I'm zoomed in and all, and you look at these pictures and there's screws in other places, but you're not putting them in.
Well, they're not just these screws, are they, that are already in from the underneath?
Is it? Oh, is it them? From underneath?
Trying to get that. Yeah, look at that. That's all right. Can't get that much closer than that.
Yeah. Right. So the screws to pull them in. Okay, I put the 3 in, eh?
Those 3 are in. Yep.
Okay, brilliant. Hang on, I'll just zoom this out a tiny bit. Right, that's them 3. We're now going to from 21 and 23. You get them 2 bits with the handle bits.
Yep.
You'll want 4 AP screws. So you want them 2 handles. One's from 21 and one's from 23.
Right, so this will be the one from 21. So which side does the one from 21 go?
21 goes the one above you.
This one.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep, that's held on with 2 AP screws.
AP.
Yep. The other one goes on the other side. That's same AP, and I'll still go through the chart. East Coast goes evening case. Peter, I had to do some serious fettling with those plates.
Yeah. I had to file some of these holes out. Do you know what? I still don't know if this one's.
Peter says, hi, Keith. Marie goes, good show, well done, but good night now. Good night, Marie. Ian Campbell goes, night, Marie.
No, Marie.
Peter goes, night, Marie. East Coast goes, night, Marie. And I'll start there.
Okay. That's the handles in.
Yeah, wait, unless you're going to do any more tracks. I think that's you done. But you're going to be out when you do the tracks, you're going to go 3 and 3 again.
Okay, yeah, I will do the tracks
Plus
off
21.
stream. I'm just tidying up these cables.
So are we doing? So that's stage 26. Was that stage 26? Yeah.
Yeah, so that's,
Right. Other than the tracks, that's stage 26 complete.
wow. I'm just
So Monday night.
yes, Monday. So there you go. That's the back. I keep cleaning off my fingerprints. But it's hard not to. Especially when I was doing that. That was quite tricky. But that is the back of the tank on the frame. And that's as close as I can get that, but I'm happy with that.
That's it. I think that's your front of your tank.
Or front, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, but I think we're going to be moving on to the mid section next.
There you go. Look at that. What? Right, let me tidy up some of these screws. So PP. We've got AM, MP. I don't know if we've already got some of these. I know we've definitely got AP. So they're the two bits we're going to keep for later. Now I'm guessing actually these are going to be paired with 2 of these PP screws.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to put them all together and put them in with the spares, with the bits. Well, we've done that, all that. We've done that bit. Right, all these can go away. And then that can go in the box. We've got these parts from 29 that can go in there. Tracks are in there, that bit can go in there. There we go. Right, lovely. Wow, let me come back. I've got a bit of a glow on. Right, let's bring Dave back. How was that then?
Brilliant.
Yeah, some tricky issues there, but that was a challenge.
Yeah.
But, you know, I wasn't happy with that, the way that was fitting. So that's why I had to, it took me a bit longer to get that frame on because it obviously wasn't right. So it had to be right. Because I think just later on it's going to cause problems and it'll look odd. So, yeah.
All right. Okay, I'll go through this chat. Ian Campbell, great job, Alex and Dave.
Thank you.
East Coast, well done, Alex. Big progress tonight. DS Mullins, brilliant progress, guys. Well done. East Coast, Dave sounds knackered. Bless him. No, I'm not that knackered. East Coast, I reckon Dave will be asleep in around 10 minutes. I don't think so. Night shift knackers you up when you get days off. He's probably not stuffed. I haven't, to tell you the truth. Well done, guys. Ian Campbell, good to see Terence the T800 lit up, Alex.
Well, yeah, it's had its new set of Nashers, so I had it left on. It's because I always forget, because obviously I think I've said to you before, like, because I've got your power mod on there, it's best to unplug it really when it's not being used, which is what I do, but then I just don't plug it back in. So it's just laziness. But I'm just trying to sort out baggies. I like these bags, keeping them. They're handy for putting the bits in, like little details that need to wait. Yeah, so yeah, he's looking good. His eyes need changing direction though, so a bit bright because they're looking straight at the camera. I need to knock them over to the left or something. Well, anyway, really enjoyed that. Hope you did.
Yeah, brilliant, Bill.
Okay, some fiddly bits, but you know, it's good in a way. It tests your ability and.
So how many packs is it? 12.
I believe so. Yeah.
Well, the pack 4 already. Ooh.
Yeah, we're on pack 4 already.
Yeah. 3/4 of the way there.
So obviously, we'll probably end up finishing
Pack 4 on Monday.
Yeah, I don't know how many. I haven't got the rest of the instructions. I'm not sure how many more stages there are in pack 4. We're up to 26.
We're starting 27. I've still got up. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32.
Is it all? Does it? Well, that's what you're looking. But does it look like big issues or?
33. I think there's a couple of lads. Just seems to be a lot of tracks, maybe.
Right.
33. God almighty.
Oh, well, that's fine. 26, 27, 28, 29. We probably won't do that many.
Up to 33.
Oh, all right. Maybe we will. We'll see. Because obviously it's 8 o'clock, so we'll see how we get on.
Yeah, well, tell you what, you get quite a bit done on 33. Ooh. It looks like you've got a tank body by then. But I think was one that looks like more tracks than others, but
yeah.
Going back up now. Loads of tracks to do, mind you.
Yeah, I'll have a look through the rest of pack 4 then, and I'll see what's what, and then I'll work out what stages I'm going to do from there. So Ian's put great stream. Thanks both. No, you're welcome. Thank you. Ian's the quarter of the way. Yeah. Don't put any decals on it. No, I'm going to keep them. They're for you. Ian says, I may support World Away and put folks' YouTube logos on it and pay it to the charity. Oh, that's a really good idea. Yeah, that's cool. Obviously, some of them are already on it, but I haven't done it.
Yeah, there'll be some that's already in the build. Like
some of them, like these, are already on it from factory. So obviously I haven't put anything on, but they're already on there. But I've just noticed actually with that fix on that we did, this now sits flat because before it sat up a bit. So that's what that fix has done. This bit here was a bit proud.
Yeah.
Because obviously that will move when it's in operation.
All right, East Coast says great stream. Enjoy the rest of your bank holiday. TCO. Peter, you should charge your feet to have channel logos on it, Ian.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. I like that.
Well done, Alex and Jody from Peter Webster and Ian Campbell. Yeah, that's what I will do, Peter.
I'll definitely give you some I'll get one done for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, Jody Dave on a tank.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. No, that's a really nice idea, Ian. I like that. So yeah, cool. Right then, well, I am gonna sign off then.
What a movie.
It's 9:30.
What a movie.
Yeah. I think that's it then.
Yeah.
Is there anything else to? So I don't know if there's a stream or not tomorrow, but keep an eye out. If not, then it'll be Monday with Crafty Chris and Julie with the Disney Doll's House.
Tuesday, just the Eddie Stubboard because I'm going out Thursday because I'm at work Tuesday.
Okay. So yeah, Tuesday, Crafty Chris is doing a Eddie Stobart, and of course Monday, after the Doll's House, we'll be back doing the tank.
Oh, yeah, we're doing this on Monday. Yep.
So Monday.
As I say, I'd ventured on the last week because I'm back at work Tuesday, but I'm off Thursday, so I'm doing the Titanic on the Thursday. And I think we're going out a little bit early at 7 o'clock because there's nothing else. That was what we agreed when we spoke on Tuesday about it, by you and Julie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thursday.
Or Thursday, go out at 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to hand you over to Geordie to say his goodbyes and do the last bit of chat if you want.
Yeah.
Then we'll sign off.
Okay. Ian Campbell, night chaps. Speak to you soon. Night, Ian.
Thank you. Good night, Ian.
Peter Webb says, count me in, Ian. And Ian says, oh, and night chapet. Peter says, night, Ian. Ian says, well do, Peter. I'll have something to do on my site at some stage. He says, add. Okay, that's the chat. So, thanks everybody for watching. It's been a good night. So, probably see you again Monday night with another round. So, thanks for being coming in the chat, and don't forget to give a thumbs up and a like, and please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Hit that subscribe button. It's free, so it doesn't cost you anything, but it helps Holix and us other people do more channels. So, night from me.
Lovely. Thank you. Yeah, thanks for your help, Geordie. So this is a rare thing. Geordie's normally working, but so this probably Saturday night won't happen too often. But really enjoyed it nevertheless, and I'm going to get off and do these tracks now, so we're all up to date with the tracks before I put this down tonight. See you all on the next stream. Ian says stay safe, see you all soon. Thank you. Peter says I'll keep my eyes open for that, Ian. And Ian says top man Peter Webster. Yeah, awesome. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Good night.
Good night.